Hello everybody and welcome to Ocean Block. Feed the Beast Ocean Block to be specific, for Minecraft 1.16.5, and I've been invited, I invited my nephews to play with me on a server for this pack because I got a really nice discount from, not from these guys, Creeper Host, but from Biosect Hosting, and I'll put a link to their link to them in the description. I've used them in the past, and when I was talking to them about setting this up, they gave me a really good discount. And so our server is called the Sea Dogs, and my nephew Lord Razaroth is on the server right now, and of course his brother is none other than my friend. You know him, you love him, the Phoenixin. Phoenixin, as in my best friend's son, and this is his brother. And he is my go-to guy on Farm Simulator as far as my planter and my fertilizer. Him and Graktor. Graktor is my son, and Phoenixin. And look, we got Lord, what did I just say? Lord Razaroth playing on the server. Now, the problem with the server is that it's ongoing and things are changing all the time. And you'll see when we get in on it. All right, here we are. And, I've done a lot of stuff. So let me give you a brief overview by looking at the map. Here's my island. There was a house over here, and I tore the walls out. We'll go over there. And I got some special blessed soil, blessed dirt that you put down, and it makes it so passive mobs will spawn there. And then if I scroll out, I waypointed an area here because I was wanting to try to do the teleport thing, but because we're on a server, it doesn't work. But this is Phoenixin's place over here, and then Lord Razaroth is up here. So I'm east or west of Phoenixin, and he's north of Phoenixin. And it's about the same distance. So we've kind of established the fact that there's these little rafts and things around that we can loot stuff. And I did loot a few of them on my way over there to visit him. I haven't visited with Phoenixin yet. I haven't visited with Lord Razaroth yet. But we've decided that I'll go west if I want to loot rafts and things. He'll go north, and Phoenixin will go either south or further east. So we're working out. You got to do it. You got to have your rules. But basically, what I did was I planted oak trees around the entire. This is embarrassing. I'm sorry. I have to come into it like this, and I'll explain a little bit more. But made a whole wall around the island, followed the natural contour of the island. And then this was up, of course, 5 or 6 levels, and I dug it all out, and I'm working on converting this stone to dirt, and getting resources that way. This is Tinker's Construct, or does have Tinker's Construct in it, and so I have been backlogging my sand and my clay, and believe it or not, I did all this digging out, and I only had 1 block of gravel, and that was before I found out that you use a hammer and you smash cobble into gravel, and then you can smash gravel into sand, and then you can smash sand into dust. So that's how you do it. And then over here we have a sluice. We have a sluice where you put the block in there. I'll show you here in a minute. Let me get some. Here's that blessed earth. I put some of them over on that island. I'll take you over there and show you. But if you put stuff in the hopper up here, and then you spin this. Oh, he just left. Spin this. Okay, it won't work with gravel apparently, or cobble. It'll only work with gravel and sand, I guess, at this point, because this is an iron sluice. There's a wooden one. Oh, he's back. There's a wooden one and then an iron one. Anyway, then you get these ores out of it. So let me get some sand, and let's do a stack of sand. It's manual, so with this one, but it can be automated later on when you upgrade it. So put some sand in there, and as you can see, it's cranking down, and then the stuff is coming in over here. So I'm not seeing the numbers go up anywhere. Oh, there we go. Okay, we just got an iron chunk. So anyway, that's what that is. And like I said, we got some stuff going on. This has a ship mod in it. And so I planted some cotton so I could get sail material. I got a parrot as a quest reward because there is a questing thing involved. And quest book, I guess is what I'm trying to say. So if I come up here and I hit this, this is the wooden sluice. And we just did the hammer, and so we're supposed to do this one first, and I'm actually having to build one. Well, you're saying, well, how did you get an iron one if you didn't get credit for building a wooden one? Well, now, good thing you asked, because in the spirit of full disclosure, I'm going to tell you. Like I said, there was a house over on that island right there, and I wanted to make a passive farm with this blessed dirt, and so I did. And what I did was I tore out everything that was in the house and left the roof and the iron sluice and all that stuff was in there. Okay, this is a rowboat. Small ships mod. And the cool thing about this is it's got an inventory. Look at that. It's got an inventory up here. Oh, that's so cool. Well, he's getting all kinds of trinkets. And it does have a vein miner as a trinket that you unlock. And I finally just unlocked that. But anyway, if I come over here to the island, and this thing is big. I mean, the boat is big. There's no mobs there. So I don't know if I have to stay within range of it, but I'll show you here. Okay, when you get out of your boat, you got a limited amount of air, and then you get fatigued and stuff if you're not wearing any scuba gear. So these blessed earth is where the mobs are supposed to, or passive mobs are supposed to spawn. That piece right there is an extra piece of the sluice box, the part where the stuff gets blended out, and it won't break for whatever reason, so that's why it's still there. But like I said, it was a really nice house with some nice windows and chest and a hopper and the sluice, the iron sluice and everything. And all I did was tear down the walls and left the roof and the lights and everything. I added the torches on the outside, but the lights hanging down and everything's the same. And I thought, man, that's the best looking barn situation I've built in my series. You guys agree? Don't answer that so quickly. But yeah, I was hoping to see some mobs on here. I was going to show you. Let's walk over here. So in case it's something small, I mean, it's supposed to be passive, so we shouldn't have any problem. But let's go into our inventory and let's look at the small ships mod. Got to be careful how you say that, right? But here's the small ships, and you can see the oak rowboats, and then it goes to a cog, a galley, and all and different varieties, and then you got the war galley, and then you got the dracker, and then you got the brig, and then you got the dhow, or drow, however you say that. Anyway, Phoenixon built one of these already and brought it over, and it is sweet. You actually raise the sail, and it goes, and then you drop the sails down, and it will stop, and you can maneuver and move slowly with the sails down. So, but yeah, just to give you an idea, you have to build these sails, 2 of them. You have to put a chest in it. You have to have leads, string, and then regular boats, Minecraft boats, are only used for crafting recipes. So that's the recipe for the biggest boat, and then the recipe for the rowboat is just a boat and a chest. That's how you get the rowboat with an inventory. So yeah, that's pretty cool. But there's even more cool stuff in the and I don't even know what it's called. But I'm going to look up wetsuit, because you have to have scuba gear. And then, better diving. That's the one I want. I'm going to look at the wetsuit here. But you can see that you can build them out of titanium and fiber mesh. Titanium is an alloy that you can make in a blast furnace or in a tempered jar. So we'll have to get into that, because I definitely want a full suit. But I wanted to look at the mod for this better diving mod, because Lord Razaroth told me, and I believe him. Better diving. Better diving mod, okay, that there is a sea moth, is like a sub type of thing that you use to go underwater, and with the diving outfit and all that, you got your fins, and your air tanks, high capacity tanks, etc. So yeah, but in other words, you can make a sub in this a sub type vehicle. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. But I'm also looking forward to building a big ship. Now I don't know if those warships work in terms of I know that Phoenixon came all the way over to my island, and I jumped in the boat with him, and we sat at the back of the boat right next to each other, and we sailed around my island, so that was cool. All right, and as you can see, there's a lot of stuff under the water as well. Let me jump back in said boat, and I tried to bring a sheep over before I found out about that passive mob thing. Of course, I don't see that working, so I'm not sure. I know it worked because I put a piece down on my island, and it spawned a cow. But maybe that's the problem. Maybe this is not loaded. I don't know if there's a chunk loader, maybe. Let me see. What am I trying to do here? Oh, I can't go into. Yeah, let me try this. Chunk. CH. Chunk. Emerald chunk. Concrete chunk. Okay, so there's no chunk loader. How about loader? Just loader. Quick charges. Overlord. Okay, immersive engineering is in here. Okay, so there's a lot of things in here that I don't even know. But there's, like I said, Tinker's Construct and all of that to get started. So that's cool. Why isn't it letting me escape? Okay. Because I wasn't hitting escape. So what I'm saying is there's a lot to explore. And I'm going to go west because, like I told you, we're going to loot some of these items off of these islands or these rafts. And you can see the slime islands are actually down on the surface. So you got a barrel here, okay? And you can pop the barrel. And I've got a trinket on. Where's my person? Anyway, I can't show it to you right now, but I got a trinket that has magnetism on it, so the stuff gets pulled right to me. So we got a chainmail helmet, and right now I don't have any armor on, so I don't know if I can equip stuff. Here, let me show you. And there we are. There we be. Watching the sunset go down. Sup, Gray? How you doing, buddy? Well, he's getting all kinds of trinkets. I'm not jealous. You go, buddy. You go. But anyway, so that's what we got going on. And for some reason, my timer is not going off. But my time is up, folks. So I will say, see ya. I do appreciate you coming by, and yeah, we'll get back to it. I'm working on the other Minecraft series. I'm working on the Manila Dig still. I'm recording it in 1 hour chunks to do that mining challenge. And I've just finished recording my sixth 1 hour chunk. But I'm going to compile it all into one more video and give you guys the end result of that. So, oh, he just killed his first mob. And then on my modded one for Tuesday, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, we'll be back on that tomorrow as well. And we're only doing this one on Tuesday because normally I go over to these guys' house. We all live in the same town. And I go to Phoenixon and Lord Razaroff's house on Tuesdays, and we play Dungeons and Dragons. But we didn't today because there's some roommates and other family members over there that are under the weather, not COVID related or anything, but just under the weather in general. And of course, they don't want me to be exposed to anything, and I don't want to be exposed to anything. So we decided to do this today instead. So I'll be interjecting this a little bit because it still fits into a year long of Minecraft, right? Please tell me you're okay with it. Let me know in the comments below. That was a long-winded way of saying, hey, I'll see you tomorrow. You're still here? You still? Oh, slimies. Slimy dogs. This is where you're supposed to row off into the sunset, Gray.